and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimberly Shipley. And today, first I want to talk with you about just this little chit chat. I have been busy running all day, so anyway, that's the reason why I kind of just wanted to do a little chit chat, just to update you on a little daily video, and just kind of let you know a little bit my plans. First of all, I went to Menards today. Found out paint was half price almost for the same type of paint, stain resistant and stuff like that, is Lowe's. So I got a gallon of paint to paint the bathroom. That's going to be my next painting project. I got paint. I got roller. Let's see. Paint. A package of, is a roller, a brush, and a paint pan for the roller, the stuff to put in. All of it to come in together. That's actually a really good deal, like $7, I think, for the paint brush, the roller, the pan, the roller rolls around in. I got some plastic to lay down. I already have some painter's tape here, so I didn't have to purchase that. But that was overall a good investment today. I got to finish the bathroom. Now, I've got my stuff to put back in the bathroom once it's finished. It's already took out so I can paint in there. So the mirror, my bathroom mirror, and everything else is took down. I actually got me a new toilet paper holder and new towel holder and stuff like that to go with it. That matches everything. I went bronze color because my bathroom sink is bronze. My bathroom shower stuff is bronze, and all the nozzles and everything, they're bronze color. So I went with a bronze toilet paper holder and also a bronze towel holder, which once I paint, I'll put all that back in place. And I also got some trim for the bottom of the floor there next to it, with the wall trim there. Once the painting's done, then I'm going to have somebody help me cut it and put the trim up there at the wall. So anyway, that was, I went shopping for that today and got the trim, one board of trim. I may have to go back and get another board of trim, but I took a picture of it, and that way I can exact match of what I got already. So anyway, that's going to be one of my next upcoming projects. I want to show you, I did an AI thing for it, and I'll go ahead and show you my AI after picture of what the paint will look like once I get it painted. And I'll post that up here right now. That way you can see it. I'll leave that up there for a minute. That way you can look at it. And even if you want to pause the screen, get closer, enlarge it or whatever, you can kind of see what my bathroom will look like after it's painted. Now this is the AI generated version, just to kind of, from ChatGPT. It's my bathroom, it's just painted. It's an updated version of the paint color I told it to, choose. So anyway, I got all that, and so I'm going to have all that added. That'll be on my next upcoming videos. Again, I ran so much today, and I am exhausted this afternoon. By the time me and Caleb got something to eat and got our supper ate and stuff, and by the time we done that, I was just so exhausted. I'm not painting today. So that's my weekend project. And so anyway, I still wanted to be able to give y'all some kind of daily update video. So I wanted to let y'all know what I got at Menards. Again, the paint and stuff like that. It was a gallon of paint. And so anyway, I thought it was a good, productive get, to be able to get. I also looked at the wallpaper with a brick trim. And I'm going to also see what y'all think. I actually did an AI generated of what the back wall there for the TV, if you've been watching my videos, what the back wall for the TV would look like. So I got a couple examples. So we'll call one of them example 1, and then the other one example 2. And I'll put that separate here. So I'm going to cut off this right now, and that way I can give you an example 1. And then the next one will be example 2. And let me know which one you like out of those. This is a cheaper concept. Instead of what I originally had planned, I could buy wallpaper and put it up and do this options. So anyway, here's both of the wallpapers that Menards carry that I did like. But let me know what you think in the comments. Would you choose 1 or 2? So let's see. So let me go ahead and give that to you, 1 and 2. All right, everyone, let me know if you choose picture 1 or picture 2. Leave in the comments. Let's see which one gets the most votes from everybody. Just curiosity, will y'all, think about it? So, yeah, let me know which one gets the most votes. Let me know which one you pick, and just, kind of seeing what the community likes here. So, anyway, second, I would like to talk with y'all about, first, me and Kayla's been thinking about doing a vacation coming around April, possibly April. He gets his spring break from school the 1st of April, but I was noticing that's also Easter Sunday. And I don't know, maybe in a way that might be a good thing, because sometimes I like to get away on holidays. I don't know. See, my mom died on Easter Sunday. And of course, as you know, my husband passed away on also Christmas Eve. It's kind of some crazy things with me and holidays for some reason. So anyway, since that happened on Easter Sunday, sometimes it's just good to be away from the house. That way you don't think about, you're just sitting here thinking about bad memories. So maybe it is going to be a good thing to go that week. I don't know. But I was also thinking it's also going to be crowded down in Florida that week. I'll tell y'all something from my past. The first time I ever went to Disney, I got a big idea in my head. I was young. I was only, 22 maybe? 23. Well, I'll take that back. It was the year of, I believe, 1997. And I'm trying to, I'll look it up and correct myself if I'm wrong on this. And I'll post the year. But it was the year Disney World was celebrating a big event. They had that big birthday. The castle was a birthday cake, a pink birthday cake. It was really cool seeing it, honestly. I enjoyed it. But that was the first time I ever got to go to Disney World. And we went to the Magic Kingdom. And anyway, so it was me and my ex-husband. My dad went. My brother went. Excuse me. My dad, brother, me and my ex-husband, and at the time, 3 kids. My 3 oldest children was born, so they was small though. At that time, let's see, my oldest daughter, I think, was around 6 years old. My son would have been about 4 years old. And my youngest daughter at that time was about 2 years old. She don't have no memory of it. The youngest one doesn't, but the other 2 kids does. And anyway, my big bright idea, this was really before internet became real popular. I was seeing a TV segment, and I'll tell you how silly this is. Now, looking back on it, it was silly. But at that time, it seemed like a great idea. Kim and her brilliant ideas. But anyway, we went, I seen, I don't know if you remember this, but that same year, they was really advertising Disney World on TV shows, sitcoms. And Family Matters, I don't know if you remember that, Full House, and all of that. They went to Disney World. It was on, remember when they was on Friday nights? And this is when they was, actually on the air, live, well, not live, but, not reruns or nothing. And so anyway, I don't know what it was. Disney was advertising them. And I think that was in around February, around this time of year. Well, anyway, they had a big segment, and I sent an advertisement saying, we're going to be Disney World on Easter Sunday. ABC is going to broadcast it and all that. And I'm like, wow, that'd be fun. Yes, go when it's so busy. Big bright idea, right, Kim? Yeah, but not. But anyway, and I didn't think it out. I mean, I was young. I was what? If it was 97, I would have only been 23 years old. So, I mean, we were just going to go to Disney. And I was wanting to take the kids. And I haven't even never been to Disney before at that point. And so, or Disney World at that point. And so anyway, I thought it was a great idea at the time. And so we loaded up the kids, and we actually had a 1988 Camaro. I know, such a wonderful car to drive from Kentucky to Florida, making a road trip with kids. I mean, and don't get me wrong, my Camaro is enough to seatbelt everybody. And actually, my ex-husband's sister went too, I wasn't thinking, and her kids. So my dad actually drove her car. My brother rode with me. Some of the kids was in her car. Some of my kids was in my car. And again, my Camaro is a 1988 IROC Z with T-tops, and great running car though. Very fast car too. It had a V8 engine in it. I missed that car so bad. I actually drove it for right at 11 years. And anyway, I loved it. It was jet black with a blue IROC pinstripe down the side. Very cool car. And anyway, but yeah. But it's a car we took for a road trip from Kentucky to Florida. So anyway, we get down there, and oh, how fun we was thinking, Easter Sunday, broadcasted on TV. That place was cram-packed. We went there, and we got there. And I tell you, the funny thing is, on the way down there, we started to stop at a motel. And we thought we was about 2 hours away from Disney. We was in Florida. Well, maybe about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours roughly from Disney. It was getting late. The trip took a little longer than we thought. There was some odd reasons why. I won't go in detail over there. Anyway, we get down there. We're about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. And that's Teddy's head you're seeing, if you don't know who it is. That's my dog, Teddy. And anyway, we get down there, and we start to stop at hotels. We thought, we're tired. It's about 9 o'clock at night. Wasn't thinking. We didn't realize, of course, we didn't have kids in school. And so we went, or well, one of my kids is, but we wasn't thinking. I mean, I'm 23. My ex-husband was probably, 25 at the time. So we didn't think nothing about this. We get down there at spring break everywhere. There is not a hotel nowhere. And we're exhausted. We've drove from Kentucky to Florida. It took longer than we expected for crazy odd reasons. I won't even go in detail. That was a long story in itself. But anyway, we're all exhausted. We're all tired. And we stop at several. Everybody's like, you ain't going to find one. So we get to this rest area. It's about 10:30 at night, maybe 11. We pull up at a rest area, and there's a security guard out there, and he's like, and everybody, I mean, that place was cram-packed. You could barely find a parking space, but we did find one up front. Somebody must have just pulled out. But we pulled up front, both of our cars. We got lucky, and both side by side. And the security guard's like, y'all can sleep in your car. I'll watch over y'all guys. He said everybody else is doing it too. The whole place is filled up with nothing but people sleeping in their cars. It was that bad. Never again. I mean, again, it was for the internet. We didn't plan it all out. So we didn't think about booking beforehand and all. We didn't think we had to. We didn't realize it. So, I mean, it just the funny memories you remember. We went down there and we got down there Easter Sunday, and it was crowded. But we still had a great time. It was our first visit, and the kids enjoyed it. They met Mickey Mouse and had a lot of fun. But yeah, that was our first vacation there. It just kind of come to mind, and I wanted to share that story with y'all. There's a lot more of that story I could share. Maybe sometime I will. Even going to Disney World that time is a very odd story of how I went. But we'll get into that in another video. But I'm thinking about doing the trip. There's also a week of my birthday. My birthday is March 23rd. I would like to go that week too. It's a little bit more cheaper cost of hotels or whatever. But Caleb ain't out of school. I'd have to sign parent notes. So I don't know. The dates is still something I'm thinking on. Just because you see Teddy on the back of the couch. The dates is something I'm thinking on. I'm just not 100% sure on the dates. Probably will end up being in April. See, we got season passes to Legoland. We can go to, and Caleb, that's his favorite place in the world. I'll tell you right now, if Caleb could, he would move into Legoland. But we can't do that. But anyway, so we got season passes there. So we want to definitely make sure we do a couple of Legoland days. We also have season passes to SeaWorld. And I got those for a reason, because it's not only SeaWorld parks. There's also Busch Garden and a bunch of other places that they have let's see, the one Williamsburg has a fox there Caleb wants to see so bad. And so it was, in the long run, a good purchase for our family. So I do have season passes for me and Caleb to go to SeaWorld also. So we definitely want to make sure to, do a couple of days in too. And so definitely Legoland and SeaWorld. And I'd like to at least add a day of Animal Kingdom. And the reason why, of course, I don't have a season pass to Disney. Way too expensive, y'all. If you've ever checked the prices, maybe sometime I'll do a video about this. I wish Disney would offer a season pass, and it could be affordable for people. For people out of state. They only offer the season pass payment plan for people that live in state. And again, maybe I'll do a video about some of this. I know a lot about Disney. I've really educated my Disney self. But we definitely want to do also, we really enjoy doing, again, Animal Kingdom. And I'll tell you the reason why. Caleb loves Zootopia. It's his favorite movie in the whole wide world. Again, Caleb loves foxes. And so Disney's Animal Kingdom Tree of Life, they just made a new Zootopia 4K movie ride. So Caleb's going to enjoy that, love that. He's been excited about it. As soon as he's seen that advertised, he's like, Mama, we got to go. I got to see this. I got to see it. They didn't have it last June when we went to Animal Kingdom. This is something they've just done since then. And of course, now they also, and they didn't have it at the time, where you can meet Zootopia characters. So there's a character that's fox, a rabbit, and all that. You can now meet those characters. And so Caleb really wants to do that. And I would like to include Animal Kingdom, in our trip down there. And so anyway, yeah, that's what I kind of plan on doing. Sorry, I had an ear itch. I've been going over vacation plans and just kind of wanted to let y'all guys know and just share it with y'all. What our upcoming vacation plans are. I'm still toying around with the dates, and that way I can get, I'm either, I don't know, I might stay a couple of days at Disney World because I like some of the different options there. And especially if we go to Animal Kingdom, that's an option, you know. But also, there's a KOA, a friend of mine, Christina, she goes to a lot. It's a Davenport KOA. And you get it a lot cheaper pricing there than you would pay for a hotel room. So it's an option I'm really thinking about. Christina's done some videos through her through Hammocks to Coasters. She's done videos for that KOA specifically, and I've watched those over the time. And you know, and she even suggested to me, we talk, we're friends. Me and Christina are, and so anyway, that's just maybe an option that I want to use this time to make it cheaper. And the KOAs is very nice, safe. They have air conditioner in them and things like that. And so, I mean, and they're right there, very convenient for where we want to go and what we want to do. So anyway, yeah, that's another option. And I'll go in more details about that when I have things in front of me that I can explain a little better. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to share with y'all my day. I won't keep y'all. I don't want to blabber too much. So anyway, I hope you all have a great day, afternoon, and see y'all on the next video.